Ar ben lôn mae'r garreg wen, yr un mor wen o hyd, a pedair ffordd I fynd o'r fan, I bedwar ban y byd. Yr hostir hen a fwriau hyd, ei liwiau drud o draw, a mwg mawn i'r wybr a gwyd, o fwthin llwyd ger llaw.
I don't think Ceredigion is that dissimilar to many parts of rural Wales. I've seen quite a huge shift in the last 25 years, growing up here, seeing the schools close, seeing the shops close, seeing young people leave the area. And we now have a situation where Welsh language arts and literary traditions and music are the sort of fragile heritage of people who have found themselves in the minority for the first time. My name's Owen Shires, I'm a folk musician. I was working in music, travelling a lot around the world, working with various Indigenous music artists. I reached a point of realisation that I felt like I'd sort of abandoned my own roots in a way. As a Welsh speaker and as a musician, I had a responsibility perhaps to maintain my own cultural inheritance, and started looking at the place I grew up in and the musical traditions of West Wales and Ceredigion in particular. Cynefin is actually an old Welsh farming term, and it would have been used to describe the sort of habitual trails that sheep make in the fields. But it's developed a more poetic sense, I guess, since then. A rough translation might be habitat, or a place you feel comfortable, or a place you go often. So I took this idea and I thought, how would this work on a musical level? And the idea really is to create a musical map of the area. So I started off in the Cletwood Valley, where I grew up, and I delved into people's minds and bookshelves and tried to go after these songs which had either been forgotten or lost. Sometimes it was a case of marrying up a melody with some lost words, or words with a lost melody, and reworking this material and then trying to give it a new life. And some of this hasn't been sung in centuries, let alone recorded, so it's quite exciting stuff to work with, really. It's interesting, the more you dive into just one region, how many songs you uncover. There are songs which are just romance songs or lost loves, but there are a lot of these songs which are really interesting windows into the past. And if these songs don't get sung, then we lose that link with the past, and we lose that link with a different way of seeing the world. The materials already formed the basis for gigs and performances and workshops over the last year, and it's now ready for the studio. So to help this music be heard and safeguarded for the future, I need your help to record and release an album. I've got some really great musicians ready to play on it, but to really do it justice costs money. Any contribution you can make will help realise this goal and also help safeguard a unique but struggling part of Welsh musical heritage. Diolch o galon. Thank you.